Today, we're diving deep into a topic that hits close to home for many of us: emotional detachment. Ever felt like you're caught up in a whirlwind of emotions, unable to break free from the grip of attachment? Well, you're not alone. But don't worry, because in this video, we're going to explore the ancient wisdom of Stoicism and uncover the secrets to mastering the art of detachment. So, if you're tired of feeling overwhelmed by emotional baggage and craving that sense of freedom, you're in the right place. Get ready to say goodbye to the chains of emotional attachment and hello to a whole new level of clarity and focus. Buckle up, because it's time to take control of your emotions and reclaim your power. Let's dive in. Number 1, the power of detachment and why it's important. When we cling too tightly to people or situations, they begin to control us. It's like giving someone else the remote to your feelings, letting them flip through the channels at will. Their influence can dictate your happiness and your sadness, and in extreme cases, it can drive people to make irreversible decisions. Detaching doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you're assigning the proper weight to things outside your control. Imagine that your emotions are like a kite. Every string attached to something or someone represents a potential direction in which your emotions can be pulled. If you hold on to too many strings or hold one too tightly, you're at the mercy of the wind. Stoicism teaches us to loosen our grip and to understand that while we can't control the wind, we can decide which strings to hold. This doesn't make you cold or indifferent. It makes you grounded and resilient. Let's get a bit more practical. Start by identifying what or who you're overly attached to. Next, ask yourself why. Are you seeking validation, afraid of loneliness, or something else? Understanding the root of your attachment is the first step in loosening its grip. Now engage in activities that fill you with a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Number 2, understanding attachment. It's crucial to recognize that when we become attached to something, we're essentially operating from our ego. Let's simplify things. At our core, we humans are creatures of love. Think about how a newborn baby exudes joy, untouched by the complexities of ego. However, as we grow older, our ego starts to dominate, cluttering our lives with attachments. These attachments, whether to people or ideals, cloud our judgment and divert us from our essence, which is love. Remember, attachment is essentially the game of the ego, diametrically opposed to love and self-contentment. To truly grasp this concept, imagine living a life driven by love, not ego. Picture the freedom that comes with not desperately clinging to outcomes, people, or statuses. Living from a place of love enables you to trust in abundance, believing sincerely that what's meant for you will naturally find its way. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's about deeply believing in your personal value and capabilities. This belief empowers you to let go and recognize that attachments only serve to limit the vast potential you're meant to explore. So how do we begin to disentangle ourselves from these limiting attachments? Start by acknowledging the attachment for what it is, a product of your ego's desire for security and validation. Then, shift your perspective. Understand that your worth isn't tied to these attachments. Your essence, your core, is enough. This realization won't happen overnight. It requires deliberate practice and a conscious decision to prioritize inner peace over external validation. Finally, embrace the concept of abundance. When you let go of the fear of loss, the universe has a way of rewarding you with more than what you released. Detachment doesn't mean caring less. It means understanding better. It means staying true to your essence and letting love guide you instead of fear. The journey toward detachment is transformative. It involves shedding layers of ego to reveal the resilient, love-filled soul beneath. It's about moving forward with lightness, free from the burdens of attachment, and ready to welcome new blessings with open arms and a steadfast heart. Number 3, overcoming the illusion of ego. Our ego often tricks us into believing we're inadequate or that others have it better, leading us into a cycle of seeking validation from others. This misconception can lead us to idolize individuals, thinking they possess something unattainable. However, during life's crucial moments, we realize that no one is inherently superior. We're all equally vulnerable and human. It's essential to confront this illusion directly, recognizing it for what it is and not letting it distort our self-perception or our view of others. Let's discuss self-confidence and inner healing for a moment. It's healthy to remind ourselves that we're unique and valuable. However, embracing this mindset doesn't mean diminishing others or isolating ourselves from the human experience. Instead, it's about understanding that each of us has a unique journey, and no path is inherently better than another. We're all significant contributors to the tapestry of life. Now, regarding detachment, especially in relationships, it's common to fear losing someone special. This fear stems from our ego, which often whispers falsehoods about scarcity and limitation. True emotional detachment isn't about suppressing feelings, but about embracing the abundance of love and realizing that our completeness doesn't depend on others. This understanding frees us from fear-based attachments, allowing us to love openly and without desperation. In line with Stoic philosophy, it's valuable to view every individual, including ourselves, as equal. Everyone we encounter plays a role in our journey, but no role is indispensable. By internalizing this, we cultivate emotional strength, preparing ourselves to face life's uncertainties with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our perceptions, actions, and will. Applying this to relationships and detachment leads us to genuine peace and resilience as we shed the illusions created by our ego and embrace the liberating truth of our shared humanity. Number 4, embracing detachment. In practice, detachment necessitates a willingness to release past experiences and relationships. It's similar to gripping a rope so tightly that your hands ache, yet you're hesitant to let go due to uncertainty about the outcome. However, understand this. Relinquishing doesn't equate to downfall. At times, it allows you to extend your reach and seize something even better. I learned this firsthand when I clung to a comfortable yet constraining relationship, oblivious to the potential happiness awaiting me. Here's the truth. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is a deceptive trap. It's similar to observing others' highlight reels on social media while feeling as though you're lagging behind in life. Yet those snapshots don't reflect reality. They're curated, filtered glimpses meant to showcase fleeting perfection. Once I ceased comparing my life to others' curated narratives and began living authentically, FOMO lost its grip on me. Attachment to an idealized version of happiness can make letting go seem insurmountable. Comparing oneself to others' seemingly flawless lives steals joy from one's own. It's similar to chasing a hologram on a treadmill. No matter how fast you run, you'll never reach it because it's not genuine. Detachment doesn't entail forsaking happiness. It involves defining it on your own terms. To achieve emotional detachment, adhere to the Stoic principle. Concentrate on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and personal growth. Recognize that external factors, such as others' opinions or past relationships, hold no sway over your worth or happiness. This realization serves as your armor, enabling you to move forward unburdened by unnecessary attachments and embrace life's unpredictability. Number 5. The pursuit of happiness hinges on understanding the origin of true value, which redirects us away from unnecessary attachments towards emotional freedom. This concept is particularly vital when confronting the challenge of detachment, deeply rooted in Stoic principles. Detachment isn't about severing ties out of malice or indifference, but about realizing that the most significant companionship lies within oneself. True value emanates from one's character, wisdom, and treatment of others, not from external sources. Many mistakenly believe that happiness depends on others' presence and approval, but this mindset restricts our potential and binds us to the whims of others. True liberation comes from recognizing that our value isn't tied to external validation. Detachment, therefore, isn't about pushing others away, but drawing closer to our essence by focusing on personal growth. Embracing Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and personal development, rather than seeking validation from external sources. This doesn't mean shutting ourselves off from love and connection, but anchoring our emotional well-being within ourselves. Understanding that we are complete beings, regardless of external affirmation, allows us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and independence. Our self-worth is not dependent on others' opinions. It is an ongoing journey of self-discovery and growth. To embark on the path of emotional detachment, start by embracing the idea that you are whole on your own. Focus on nurturing your inner self and cultivating personal growth. Remember, your worth is not determined by someone else's presence or approval. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful in your journey towards emotional freedom, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us reach more people who might benefit from these transformative teachings. Remember, the path to detachment and inner peace is an ongoing journey, but with dedication and the right mindset, you can truly break free from the chains of emotional attachment. So until next time, take care, stay mindful, and keep striving for that inner happiness. See you in the next video.